What's up, everyone? Let me know in the chat if you can hear me. Got this little quick setup from coming back from Ren Fair. But as the title says, we have an in-person game. So, as some of you are aware, myself and some of the cast met up for the New York Ren Fair this weekend. It was a phenomenal time. When I say that the people that work on this channel are so amazing, it doesn't do them justice. It was such a privilege to get to meet everyone. It was myself, Taz. It was myself, Taz. Sorry, reading the comments. Myself, Taz, Dom, Cece, and Adam, who is our community member and Taz's partner. So we got a chance to sit down, play a live D&D game hosted by, you'll find out when the video starts because I don't want to ruin the surprise, and just kind of played some good old-fashioned D&D. It was a great time. The audio is a little up and down. I wasn't able to balance the audio because I had forgotten one of my pieces of equipment, so wasn't able to balance the audio on scene, so there's a little up and down to it. Sorry in advance. But besides that, you can check us out on our Instagram. We posted up myself on the channel, and everyone's Facebook, Instagram pages have put up a bunch of pictures from the weekend. It was a great time. I hope you enjoy the stream. I will be in the chat the entire time, so any questions, comments, concerns, you want to talk, hang out, I'll answer any questions in the chat. See you guys.
D&D.
Whatever this is.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Let's move the camera.
Make sure that's positioned where we like it.
Now, would you be so kind as to introduce your characters? Let's start with turning your microphones on.
They're on.
They are on? Perfect. I'll make Cece feel a little better than what I planned. Why don't we start with you, Joe?
Okay.
Our illustrious DM is now a player. Tell us what you are playing.
I am playing Lachlan, the Aasimar Barbarian.
Hoorah. And which of the minis is going to be
This is going to be me.
One with the
Perfect.
wings.
And we have a special guest with us tonight, Adam. Would you like to introduce yourself to the audience?
Hi, Forging Fates. I'm Adam, and tonight I'm playing Shellshock, who's a turtle cleric. And he all day praises the god Zuko.
Zuko is a god. Enough said. And
It's gonna be Grease Lightning.
it's Grease. Joe, would you mind pointing to the turtle on our minis? That will be Adam's character. Next up, our favorite Harangon rogue from Forging Fates, Taz. Who are you playing tonight?
Well, hey there, my darlings. My name is Rosie. You might know me as my personality, Rosie the Ribbiter. You see my posters all over the place as an inspiration, and I thought I would put my money where my mouth is and start adventuring. Getting to do everything I've been telling everybody else to do all this time. I will be playing a Grunge Warlock, and I'm very excited.
Thank you very much. And which one is the Grung? Thank you, Joe.
Great.
That little tiny little creature. Right next to our turtle, we have several
It's
amphibians.
interesting you would choose a Grung.
Nice
Considering
southern
that.
grung. Just a southern grung.
Rosie the Ribbiter fit.
Last but not least, Cece. Why don't you go ahead and introduce your character tonight?
Hello, tonight I will be playing Levos, the Air Genasi fighter.
And last but not least, Joe, the Air Genasi fighter. Thank you very much. Now,
Such a sultry voice you got going on here. I'm not complaining. I'm just pointing it out.
Everybody needs a
Say
podcast
that.
voice.
About that.
I just wanted everyone to recognize what's happening.
It's
some
You can
respect.
lower your voice if you feel like you need to.
So, our 4 adventurers find themselves tasked with finding a group of missing villagers from a local town nearby. You've been adventuring together for maybe a week now, over hill and dale, through the fields, into a forest, where now you seek any trace of these missing villagers. Is there anything you'd like to do to start out? Any role play? Any questions? Any roles?
First step's always the hardest.
You said we were walking into the woods?
Yes, you are in a deep, thick, wooded area at this point.
Were we given any information about the woods? Were we told that they might be in there?
You know they were taken in the dead of night. You know they were taken one by one. You know they were taken northward, and that is the direction you have been traveling. The only thing of note you have noticed thus far over these hills and plains and valleys is the forest to the north, which has led you here thus far. Within the forest, not much is known.
Oh, it is humid in here. You know, I'm used to the heat being around models all day, but this is a little bit different. I wonder if we should start looking up. Can I do a perception check to see if I see anything in the trees?
Absolutely. Go right
Okay.
ahead.
14.
14 is not bad.
For this
13
level?
would be the DC I was setting for the difficulty here. So
Definitely.
you're succeeded. Let me not click random things on the screen here while we do this. We're just going to put that down to prevent that from happening again.
Do you need your phone?
Yeah, where
Where
did
is
I put that? It's right next to me.
Good. It's a good
Good
place
job.
for it. Solid place for it.
So, as you're looking up, you tend to be boisterous and a little loud for your small stature, but it's not uncommon to hear birds flapping away from you when you do your thing. However, you do see a crowd of birds flying towards you and away from something else, deeper into the forest to the north.
Do y'all see that?
The birds?
Yeah, that's a big flock of them going away from something.
Oh yeah, going north.
Oh, I thought you were pointing out your dry skin. I'll just pull out like a little squirt bottle and just. It's pretty.
Well, thank you.
That's what I'm
It's
here
so
for. I just,
hot out
it's
here.
I get it. Stay hydrated. It's
I
important.
got to. There hasn't been any lakes.
I'm here for you.
Would anybody like to make a nature check?
I'll go with a nature check.
Go right ahead, Adam.
Oh, that's not a great bonus, but I just assumed. So guidance will help.
All loud.
Wonderful. It's a 21 minus
21.
1 for a dirty 20.
It works, it works.
All right, with a dirty 20, you know, one, that birds fly away from the thing they fear the most. And with something as loud as your growing friend here, typically that would be it. But something is scarier than the noise they are creating. Additionally, with a dirty 20, you will also be able to see that one of the birds has been injured. And as it is flying away,
Okay.
its wing has been pierced by an arrow.
Well, that one's been pierced by an arrow, and they're flying away from something scarier than us.
I mean, do we just go check it out then, or
I don't have a problem seeing what's scarier than us because I'd like to see it.
Oh, jeez Louise. Sorry, everyone.
I mean, I don't know why else I'd be out here in the forest and flats.
Let's get some water on you.
Heading north,
To the north.
deeper into the forest. You notice it starts to get a little quiet. No bugs, no birds.
Sorry, no bugs. Must be tough.
No.
I haven't had food in 3 minutes.
The only thing you hear is the crunching of your footsteps on the dry leaves on the ground. And as you walk further north, I'm going to ask, who speaks Draconic?
I barely speak English.
We know, I'm talking about your character.
Probably do know.
No, I speak Celestial and Common.
No. No,
It's gonna be an
Draconic.
issue.
Long breaths.
My voice is asleep.
Long breaths.
Wake up!
Just like shake it.
Ah.
Alright. Nobody speaks Draconic.
Nope.
Well, you do hear voices. Small, but aggressive. They don't seem to notice you. They seem to be chattering among themselves.
Can we see where the voices are coming from or no?
Make a perception.
Can we stealth?
Sure thing.
You
Can
want
I
to stealth?
give myself guidance?
You may give yourself guidance, and you may make a stealth check. But I'm going to wait for you to give me that answer. I'm gonna go
16.
first. 16 on the perception check.
Yep.
Listen.
With a 16, you do notice that up ahead there is a clearing. Within the dense trees, you can peek through and see that there is a small hut and several figures in a forest clearing.
Do they look similar to the figures that we're dealing with? Or humanoid? What? I can't tell.
They are small creatures. They are draconic in nature with elongated snouts and sharp teeth.
Nice.
They have simple clothing on. They don't seem to be heavily armored. They don't seem to be carrying any excessive weapons. But they don't seem to be particularly kind.
Yeah.
What'd you get for your stealth roll?
15.
15?
Yep.
So far, so good. You seem to be able to subvert the crunchier of leaves as you walk forward. I'm going to ask that you move them forward about 20 feet. And I'm going to say the edge of the clearing is an additional 20 feet ahead of you.
Okay, right on here. Right on the line.
Yes.
Okay. Can I start to like flank around? Stand by.
Stand by.
10
Do
foot.
either of you have anything you'd like to do? You've been quiet so far.
No, I'm just sort of following them along.
Tess?
Not yet.
So far, so good. Go ahead and flank. And everybody roll for initiative.
Oh, jeez. Alrighty.
Now, I really didn't want to get dirty, but I guess I'll have to.
Now, I will say this. If you do not wish to engage in battle, initiative is just the order of turns taken.
Okay.
You do not have to attack immediately. You do not have to attack at all. That is entirely up to you. But we are rolling initiative. So, I'm going to roll for them. Oh no. And that becomes awful. Alright, so
Still
I
not
would
good.
have had something to write with, but I don't. Let's jump to
Do you want me to grab my notebook?
Oh, good. Thank you.
That might be helpful.
Initiative.
The
So-
soothing melodic voice is just so wonderful.
You're welcome. 25 to 20.
You made me forget what I had recently. Go ahead. No.
20 to 15.
What were you?
15 to 10.
I got a 10.
11.
Oh,
11.
boys. What
What's
is
your
your
dex?
dexterity?
2. Oh, wait. 2.
Bonus.
Plus 2.
+2. So, rollies? Rollies?
And Joe, what did you get?
A 6.
A 6.
I got
I'm
a
good.
natural 1.
18.
Take it.
Taz, you said you got a 10.
Yes.
So who won rollies?
I did. So it's me, Adam, Taz. And I'm gonna
Make sure everyone speaks loud enough because these mics are centered, so everyone's
Okay.
gotta speak loud enough for
I'm
this.
trying my best.
You're doing a great job there, darling.
Thank you. I've never
Sure
met a Southern
are
person
sweet.
before in my life, so I hope I don't get dragged for this.
This is not meant as an insult.
It is a little bit.
Bless her heart.
How sweet. Bless
Alright,
her
so
heart.
we have.
Bless the ground she walks on.
And then,
I only have 1 point.
Hold on,
1
just-
point?
Lay on hands. Bless the ground.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? It's like I have 2 spell slots all day.
so, at the
You
top
have
of the
spell
initiative-
slots?
At
This
the
guy
top of
gets
the
spell
initiative, we
slots.
have Cece. What would you like to do?
That's a good question.
I'm going to slide the camera a little closer.
Correspondence, yeah.
That's what she's
I'm
on.
gonna talk to these girls.
Are they grunt?
I
Whatever, you can talk to these
would
girls,
like
you can
to stealth closer.
Go ahead and make a stealth check and choose which direction you're moving.
Okay, so that is 19. And I just want to creep closer to the clearing.
Easy enough. For 19, you can get as close to the edge of the clearing as you'd like.
What's your speed?
What?
What's your speed?
30, but I don't want to go all the way. I just want to be right at the edge of the clearing so I
Mhm.
can see them and sort of see their mannerisms and basically what kind of attitude they're in.
Alright. Go ahead and make a perception check while you're at it.
That is a 10.
With a 10, you can see they almost seem like rambunctious boys, where they're small and aggressive and play fighting with each other. But they don't seem to be harming each other.
Okay.
But they definitely stay in the vicinity in front of the hut, as if they're protecting it from something.
Okay.
Anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
I wish I had more than just my phone. You know what, I'll use the rest of my movement to go right behind Lachlan and tell him I think they might be protecting something in the hut. You got me talking in a southern accent now. Flashbacks to the one shot. I think they might be protecting something in that hut. They're just play fighting with each other.
Alright, that's Cece's turn. Next up, Adam.
Awesome. Shell Shock is going to approach the Warlock. Sorry, what was your name?
My name is Rosie.
Rosie.
Rosie the Riveter.
Okay. Shell Shock will go to Rosie,
Yeah.
and
5 feet of
he
movement.
is just going to cast Guidance.
On Rosie.
Yeah,
Okay.
Oh, well, that does help,
Easy
doesn't
enough.
it?
that's it.
That's your entire turn?
That's the whole turn.
That's so
Fair enough.
contagious.
Taz, you're up.
Why, you said they're just boys. I've got boys myself. 17 of them all over the place. And some tadpoles, too. Now, I don't know why we just don't go up there and talk to them.
Do it. Take your Guidance.
Thank you. No, I don't want to do anything you guys are uncomfortable with.
I'm pretty sure we're out of earshot.
At this point, unless you're shouting,
I'm just talking to the turtle.
Got a name.
Yeah, I was just hoping you'd go talk to him, actually.
I have 25 feet. I'm going to move
20
I still-
feet to the edge of the clearing. You can go 5 feet beyond that, or you can stay at the edge of the
I'm
clearing.
gonna stay at the edge of the clearing. I don't want them to see me just yet. I'm still deciding, but I am like headed towards them. I would like to be. I still wouldn't like them to see me if I can help it though.
Okay, so make a stealth check.
It's not a rogue.
As not a rogue and level 1.
Enjoy it.
That was an 18.
Very nice. You absolutely stay hidden for
I
now.
didn't even use my guidance.
You don't have to.
That was a 20.
And
I'll take it back.
what would you like to attempt to reach out to them?
Oh, I haven't reached out to them yet.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You said you wanted to talk to them. I assumed that was what you were doing. Forgive me. What is it you'd like to do next?
No, I'm just walking towards them. I still want to be out of eyeshot yet until I absolutely decide.
So you are at the edge of the clearing.
Yes.
You see them. They do not see you.
And that's the end of my turn for now.
All right, Joe.
All right. Does the clearing circle around this space?
It is a circular
It is a
clearing, yeah.
All right, I'm just gonna keep moving around. So 30 feet around.
Yeah, go right ahead.
So
Make another stealth check, please. Because now you're getting pretty close to them.
9.
9. So as you creep around and creep around and creep around. Snap!
Sorry, 8.
You step on a twig,
That changes things.
and immediately all 3 of them drop what they're doing and snap their attention to you.
Okay.
Because all the creatures have already run from them. What is in their woods?
Okay. Still got move, action and a bonus action.
You do?
Hey, fuckos! What are you doing?
That's a free action. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Uh,
And what language are you doing that in?
Just
Common, okay.
That's all I got. That's all I got.
Okay.
Now it's so true.
Did the camera freeze? Oh no.
What?
You're all frozen.
I was wondering what that show was.
You get the mouse. You rotate the monitor so I can see.
Rosie the monitor. That's cool.
The monitor lizard.
Rosie the monitor. Kick-ass.
Hi guys. So good to see you again.
Fixed.
Let me get a little bit more Joe.
You don't need a
There's
little
so
bit more.
many
It's really we're good.
We always want a little bit more.
songs about Rosie.
It's not easy being grung.
So you said, hey, fuckos in common.
Yeah.
Hey,
Okay.
fuckers, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
That's what he said.
Well, technically, that would bring us to the third kobold's turn. But he rolled a 1 on his initiative, so he's going to miss a turn. Which brings us to the top of the round, where the other 2 kobolds are. They did not roll a 1. They rolled better than all of you. So, the
Great.
kobold to the closest to your physical person.
This one. Oh, this one.
Yes. He is going to be kobold 1.
Okay.
The one in the middle is going to be 2. The one closer to your mini is going to be number 3. Everybody clear on that?
Yep.
Cool. Number 1 is going to take his turn first. And he's going to say, I'm not a fucko, you're a fucko! And he's going to use his sling to launch a rock in your direction. Unfortunately, it is daytime. So, they do have sunlight sensitivity, so he will have disadvantage on the attack roll, as well as perception checks that rely on sight. So while he is trying to find you, he's got disadvantage. And the lower roll here would be an 8. And
his perception is a -2. So he doesn't know where you are, but he is going to make a ranged weapon attack at disadvantage to try and hit you anyway. Jesus, could I have picked worse dice?
Probably.
Yes, I could have. Joe, does a 9 hit your
Does
armor
not.
class? All right. So a rock goes right by you. Doesn't even come close. But he will move. Say to the edge of the hut. 1 square closer. There. And he's going to stay there and try and find you again next turn.
Okay.
Kobold 2 is also going to do the same. So, once again, disadvantage on perception. One of those was a natural 20, the other is an 18.
That definitely sees me.
-2 is a 16. Do me a favor, make a stealth roll.
Nope.
No. Alright, so he will have found you, but because it is daylight, he still has disadvantage on his attack roll. 9 and an 8. With a +4, that would bring it to a 12.
Nope.
So, seeing you, he's still able to find you. He slings his rock, and once again, whizzing right by you. He is going to move 2 steps closer to the hut, and that'll be the end of his turn. Top of the round with you guys. It is now back to Cece.
Okay.
The kobolds have found your friend off to the side of the clearing. You guys have not yet been seen. How do you wish to proceed?
Can I so I don't want to hit them with a longbow attack, but I would just like to scare them. Like, try and hit the hut, like, whiz right in front of them.
From where you are, you could probably weave an arrow through that. I'm at 10, 20,
Or
30, 40. What's the range on your bow?
150.
Oh, yeah. Easy enough. Go ahead and make an attack roll anyway, to the side of a building that is larger than these creatures.
Love that sound. That is God, these dice.
It's the only thing.
A 17.
17 is definitely enough. You just need to beat a 10. An arrow whizzes through them, weaves right between them, smack into the doorframe of the hut. Make an intimidation check.
Okay.
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 At advantage,
Well, that's
Ooh.
fine.
Okay.
because I reward
That
creativity.
is a 19.
A 19. Interesting.
And, like, after the arrow right into the building, just want to be like, hey, fuckos! Back off!
Yeah, fuckos.
So from all three, you hear a ah! Does that end your turn? Or would you like to move?
Let's see, I got 30. Let's go 5, 10, 15, 20. Just gonna go right there.
You're going to stay on the edge of the clearing?
Yes.
Okay. Next
I
up...
still want to be, like, out of sight, if able.
Sure. Yeah, make a stealth check.
Okay. It's an 11.
Remember that number. Adam, you're up next.
Cool. Shellshock will move up his movement speed 30.
Into the clearing?
Yep.
Okay.
Target A, the first one, number 1.
He's the one closest to the building.
Yep.
No.
And he
That one, yeah.
will say, "My friends? Seriously?" And he give him a dexterity 11 saving throw.
An 11 dex saving throw. What is this from?
Sacred Flame.
Sacred Flame. All right. That's a natural 1.
Ooh.
Oh!
I gotta find D8. There it is.
Go ahead and roll damage.
5.
5 points of damage. All right. So,
My friends.
uh,
Raleigh?
with that, he's been incinerated. Please remove him from the board.
So much more fun to do a dying
Damn.
kobold than a killing Torah.
Anything else?
No, that can be the end.
All right. Up next is Taz.
Am I able to get as far as within 10 feet of the two of them?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25 can put you within melee range of one of them and 10 feet away from in front of the one directly in front of the hut. The space in front of him. Melee range.
No, I want to be 10 feet away from both of them. Like, if I move over one, is that
5,
within 10 feet of both of them?
10, 15, 20, 20. Yeah, if you're there where he's just put you, that would be 25 feet.
Okay. Cool.
So just running out into the clearing at these terrified
I'm
kobolds.
actually just strutting out, like a stern mother would.
Okay.
Now, excuse me, boys. I don't know what you think you're doing out here, but you better respect your elders when you see them. And I would like to use Fey Presence, so they have to make a 12 Wisdom save or become charmed or frightened by me.
Well, I will say they are already frightened because of the arrow. Do you still wish to do this in addition to that? And are you going for charmed or frightened?
I'm going to go for charmed.
Okay. And they have to make a 12?
Wisdom 12.
Wisdom save.
Wisdom DC 12, so I don't know if that's a 12 or a 13, depending on the way you deal.
Oh, good golly, this is not going to go well for them. That is an 11. That is a 1. Both of them fail their saving throw. They are both frightened
Charmed.
of the arrow and charmed by your presence. And as you hear your friend Rosie speak, there is a dual layer to it, as if there is a secondary voice, matronly,
Now,
otherworldly.
Now, I would very much like for you to show me what you're hiding in this hut.
Make a persuasion roll at advantage.
That's actually my best roll. So, that was not a good roll. Okay, 21.
Damn. So, shaking, but calm, they look at you and say, "Okay!" And they seem to be placated for the time being. How long does this last?
This lasts until the end of my next turn. Hold on, let's use this feature. Da-da-da. Until the end of my next turn.
So, all right, we're gonna stay in initiative then. And we're gonna wait for their turn to come around. Joe, you do get to go first.
All right, I'm going to pull out my great axe and just like come up to right behind him or them, and
That would be number 3.
yep, just ready to reciprocate the intimidation for when the charmed wears off.
Okay. How long does your frightened last?
I don't know.
Just
Because I just
You just intimidated them. Okay.
So would it be the end of
We're
my
gonna
next
we're
turn?
gonna hold to that rule and say to the end of your next turn. However, this will bring him to number 3, the one next to you. He is going to move to the left side of the door, stay within melee range with you, and he's just going to say, "The hole!" And the other one is going to move to the other side of the door and also gesture into the doorway and say, "Our hole!"
Can I just add? I'm gonna hold my attack action
Yeah, I'll allow it.
if they become aggressive post charm.
Sure. And as they gesture inside, you can see there is no floor to the hut. Inside, the walls, exactly where the walls end, there is just a pit. Given the angle, I'm going to say all of you can see this from this perspective, as they are currently placated and not holding your attention. That's going to bring us back to Cece. What would you like to do?
I'm going to walk up right to the right of Lachlan. Am I able to see if it goes like deeper than like 5 or 10 feet from here, or would I have to get closer?
From there, I'd say make a perception roll.
Okay.
It's not a very difficult DC, but we're going to see what you can see.
That's a 9.
A 9? It's deeper than 5 feet.
Okay.
Anything else? Because
okay.
this'll just count as your movement, not your action or bonus
Okay,
action.
This hole, I'd like to reciprocate to the rest of them, saying, so this hole is definitely deeper than 5 feet. I can't see much else. And I guess I would like to also hold my action for a hand axe attack if one of them gets aggressive.
Okay, sure. Adam?
Alright. Shell Shock will walk towards the shack. If there's a kobold that he reaches in that time,
5, 10,
he will
15,
just
20,
kind of
25.
palm his face and step him to the side.
You can get directly between them. I realize you don't have an exceptional vantage point here. You would be within melee range of each of them and just in front of the doorway. So you'd be at the pit's edge.
Nice. He will pull out his... Wait, let me see what his weapon is. He's going to pull out his warhammer and stand in front of them, holding an attack in case they attack. And he's going to say, looks like more of a well than a shack.
It is wet at the bottom.
And yeah, if either of them attack, he'll attack them, but besides that, he's good.
All right, so you're holding your action. You're holding your action. You're holding your action. All of you are holding action. Fucking hell. Yeah, you're frozen again.
Did the screen turn off? Is that what's going on?
Yeah, it keeps... There we go. What are you doing to fix that so I can just do it?
Yeah, if you go to settings and then go to display, you can turn off the auto lock. I'm definitely a techie.
It's perfect.
At my old desk job, keep in mind, I was not IT. Some lady was just like,
Taz, while we fix this, prep your next move, because you're up.
When
Oh, I know.
I try to use my camera on my laptop, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah, we're editing that out.
And
Your cameras don't see things.
and I was just like, okay. If she's like, can you take a look at it? I'm like, I can look at it. I can't guarantee I'll fix anything.
Power and sleep.
And so I go to her settings. All the settings are correct. I look at the edge of her laptop. There's a switch
Never.
that has a camera symbol next to it, and then on the other side of the switch is the camera sign just crossed out.
All right.
And so I fixed it. And I'm like, here's your issue, and this is why it didn't work. She's like, I am so out of touch with computers.
I was
these
just
days.
blocking
You
the
are
edge of
a
it.
blessing. And I'm like,
You
Fine.
really just have to
I'm
look
really
at
not.
it. You really just
All right.
have to
I'm
look
really
at
not.
it.
This was a $1,500 computer.
You all ready?
Yes.
Taz, you're up. At the end of your turn, the charm will wear off. The fear has vanished from them. Your friends seem to be ready to pounce on these two creatures should they turn hostile. What are you doing?
Now, boys, let me just ask you a question. Down that hole, will we find those missing peoples?
Down down the hole, to the end, through the tunnels, and through the secret door.
And did you have anything to do with that? Or are you just out here playing around?
Maybe. Maybe not.
Where are your parents?
Downstairs.
Okay. Now listen here. I'm going to take out 2 gold, 1 for each of them. I want each of you guys to take this gold, go into the sea, and get yourself an ice cream cone, okay? And you guys go take care of yourselves, get that ice cream, and come back when you're all done, okay?
Okay.
Make a persuasion check, actually.
Just ignore the fact that we
Too
killed
spelly.
her.
That was a natural fucking 20.
Hell yeah. So,
Can confirm.
kobolds being greedy creatures, the charm has ended. The intimidation has ended. The weapons poised have no effect on them, but gold will get them to do anything. And they charge you. They each grab one from your hand and they bolt. I will allow an opportunity attack should you wish it, but they are not hostile.
Now they just want pack tactics on an ice cream cone. I'm fine.
So, Joe, would you please remove the 2 kobolds and tell me, how would you like to proceed as a team? You are no longer in initiative.
I just want to look down the doorway into the hole.
I would like to ask, how dark is it?
It is dark. It's
Would-
not dim light, it's darkness. So if you do not have dark vision, you will not be able to see the bottom.
Oh, give me a second.
Do not think
But
that-
everyone may make a perception check.
I have no.
I do not have. How do I? It'll
I
say
do
it
have
in
dark
senses,
vision.
right?
It will, yes.
Under racial traits, and when you get to features and traits.
Oh, is it under?
Yeah. I have dark vision.
Nice.
So, what do I roll?
Perception.
Yeah, no.
But we're looking down into the well already, or in the,
Into the hut, into the well, yeah.
19.
19. Do you have dark vision?
Yes. Oh.
Well,
No? What did you roll? Okay.
Shell Shock will throw light onto a ball bearing, and throw it into the shack.
Cast light on the barbarian.
I see stuff.
So I'm going to allow you all to re-roll if you choose. What did you get?
I rolled an 18.
18. Do you have dark
I
vision?
do not.
Okay.
Do I have to roll disadvantage?
So you can see it is deeper than 20 feet, but you cannot see the bottom. You don't see shit.
I blinked and I forgot to open my eyes.
What is so dark, guys?
You will see that it is 40 feet down. Adam tosses, or Shellshock tosses, a ball bearing holding light, and that will illuminate the space. At the bottom, you see an edge of stone leading into a shallow pool of water. The ball bearing goes into it and sinks maybe a foot. It also illuminates a stone pillar, maybe 5 feet from where it falls. And also a kobold just next to the pillar. He has been alerted to your presence. Now,
Well, I can't see too far down.
With-
any of you guys see what's at the bottom of this?
with that light, you
Looks
will
like
be
those
able
kids
to
are-
see
can't see shit.
what I've just described.
It's definitely those kids' parents.
But you turn on the light, so now we can all see at the bottom.
Yes.
Oh, thank God. I have not had my daily bath today.
What?
That's
There's
why.
water down there at the bottom. I need that to survive.
That's
Running
why,
low on her, the squirt gun too. So
That's why I didn't light the light until now.
And with that, I'm going to say How do you wish to proceed now that there is something down there that can see you?
I'm just gonna kind of like lean over the edge. Hey, if you want your kids to live, come on out of there.
Make a persuasion or intimidation check. Your call. Or deception, because that is also an option in this particular line of
I'm just sitting here like, I'm wearing
convincing.
my hips are not made for sitting on the floor.
If I didn't have this
It's all the same.
supporting my back,
I'm like,
14.
So, from the depths, you hear not one, but two voices, which respond,
We don't have kids. Go away.
All right.
Now there ain't nothing
Shoot the kids.
I like less than parents who involve their children in their dirty work.
We should kill those kids.
I mean, I'm already
Throw 'em
hanging
down
one
the
up
well.
by his toe.
looking around, the kids are gone.
Well, there's a dead body, right?
There is a dead body, yes.
Chuck it down the well.
do we have any candy?
Roll an intimidation check with advantage.
16 or a 16.
it works.
Wow. Plus two
Two.
for an 18?
Consistent dice.
No, intimidation is plus 4,
Thanks
so
for
it's
mine.
20.
It's my dice.
Keep.
Shit, okay. So, I'm going to move the camera to show what you are seeing. We're going to aim it down a little bit. And your light
You want a dead body? Here you go.
has landed here. Your dead body has landed here. And you heard this one and this one, but you only saw this one.
Okay.
And your intimidation check will cause him to run out of the light. And you'll hear another one splashing around. You have scared them away,
Okay.
but they did not come out as you requested. However, the area seems to be relatively clear now. Do you wish to descend
Yeah, I'll jump down.
Question.
40 feet?
Sorry.
Is it a jump? It's a jump? No, nothing.
Do you use anything to help you go
I-
down?
Or at least I have
Inventory.
levitate,
I'm
but I
going-
can only use that once per long rest.
And how many creatures does that target?
I mean, I have 50 feet of rope, so Could
One creature.
can I just quickly tie off a rope and then...
You may. Yes.
So, right?
Taz, what was your question?
Did we know the ages of the kidnapped people? Did you say that already?
I did not, but if you would like to roll a history check, I will tell you.
I'll do that.
And for some reason, What are you doing?
Well, at least I got rid of that. I rolled a nat 1 on history.
They are somewhere between the ages of 1 and 69.
Fantastic.
Nice.
Straight children. Liberal children.
I'm going to move this, and I'm going to join you on the floor because this is too far away. And I'd like to be close to my friends as I kill them.
Take your shoes off. Stay a while.
I
Tell me
don't
what
mind
to do.
dying. I would like to jump it. I actually have standing leap, so I have a long jump of 25 feet added on to my speed.
So,
So I'd like to just hippity hop right on in.
Oil can.
I'm sorry, I'm very distracted by the noises coming from the man to my right.
I'm ignoring that.
I'm having a hard time ignoring it. Can you repeat what happens with your jump?
No, so I have standing leap. I don't know if it works like this because I've never played this race before, but it says my long jump is 25 feet. So I imagine I can add that onto my regular speed, so I would just like to hop right in.
It is still 40 feet down.
25 plus 25 is 50.
It's your jumping distance. but
You're
still
jumping
falling.
down. Long jump allows you to jump forward. Movement allows you to move forward.
Okay, well, I'm going to hop right in anyway.
If you're going to jump, okay. Make a dexterity saving throw as you plummet to the ground, 40
Dex
feet.
instead of acrobatics, they're the same as the one on.
Yeah, I'm tying off a rope.
Do I, because I'm a hippity hoppity...
I will allow you to use acrobatics or athletics if you would like, instead of your dex roll.
My question was, since I'm a hippity hoppity creature, do I get advantage on this?
I'm gonna tell you. Grunge.
Do you have any features that provide you with advantage on such things?
I have features that give me a high jump of 15.
High jump is great. You're going down, not up.
He's got water dependency.
I will take it into consideration.
And
If you wish to
consider it
jump
can.
up before you plummet down to increase the distance of the fall.
That doesn't sound right. Can I?
There is a pillar if you would like to attempt to jump onto it.
What if I, since I've got my little feet, froggy feet,
Uh-huh.
what if I pillar, like...
Mario jump down. Yeah, make an athletics or acrobatics check.
I actually already rolled. It was a 6.
With your additions?
What are my additions?
Athletics or acrobatics?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Oh, no.
I want to give you an extra roll.
You take 6 points of bludgeoning damage
Nice.
as you
Isn't it nice?
land on the pillar, jump off, and land on the dead body.
Yo, I was not made for this.
I had a rope. I was tying it off.
I was not made for this.
But
I
the
don't
grung-
feel so good.
Can I just drop the rope down next to her?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's right here. It took me like a minute.
Where's it hit her?
It would fall next to her and the ball bearing that has light on it.
I can see her.
Cece, would you like to recover your arrow that is still in the doorway?
Yes. Yes.
Make a straight roll. Or a gay roll.
Okay.
Or a bisexual roll. We're really inclusive here.
19. Natural 19.
Yeah, you get it back, no problem. You can add that arrow back to your inventory.
She wasn't counting them anyways.
And as
Yes.
as the rest of you descend into the pit, how would you like to arrange yourselves around this pillar?
Does anybody have
Because-
any healing potions?
You will be coming down on this square, but I will allow you to dictate how you move about.
I have one healing point I can do. Do you want it now?
Ace among
Okay.
us
I
got
hurt
lay
myself.
on hands.
I really got ahead of myself now.
No.
It's yours.
I may have big muscles on them posters, but in real life, they're not much. They're not much.
All right, you get one hit point.
Thank you.
I'll give you whatever you want. Just stop being mad at me.
So,
I'm not mad at you.
You keep bringing it up, she's gonna get mad.
friends, how would you like to arrange yourself?
I'll make my way out to the front. Like I'll grab the body up in one hand and just kind of like drag it through the water, and kind of with my great axe in the other hand, just like step forward.
Now you better believe
Nice.
I'm right behind him because I need to have a word with these people.
Okay.
Guys, I'll
Shell
be
shock?
left front on the other side.
I have
Or
a
my
little-
left.
I have a little bit of a
Up
lisp,
here?
by the
Yep.
way.
Perfect.
I'll be behind Shell Shock.
And Taz, what was that?
I have a little bit of a limp.
Limp?
A little bit, yes.
Okay. Noted.
Somebody break that mini.
We're going to use Theater of the Mind for that.
Okay, standard minis. Fine.
Um,
fair. That's fair.
However, how are you approaching? Stealthily or aggressively?
I would like to stealth, personally.
I'm dragging a fucking dead kid into the water. I think I'm pretty aggressive here.
How would just like to know if anybody out there can hear me. Who is in charge here that I can speak to?
Not so much for stealth.
You two can stealth. You know, back.
How do you wish to approach, Adam?
I'm not gonna stealth.
Okay.
I don't mean to
Make
be
a stealth
aggressive,
check.
but I'm standing there with my
I'm
peeps.
not aggressive.
At
but I can
disadvantage.
speak to somebody. I don't know if that's a manager.
Because
or
you are
what.
wading through water, and that splashes.
And none of the rest of the group cares.
And you're surrounded by obnoxiously loud individuals.
I wouldn't say I'm obnoxious.
I would say
You're
I'm
dragging a body through water.
Oh, right.
That was an 8.
You're not very confident that
You feel
you
good
are.
about it, but we all see you still.
No, I feel good about
And
it.
what is the range on your dark vision, my friend?
I would assume 60 feet.
Slow and steady was just hard.
So with 60 feet, you will be able to see not one, not two, but 3 kobolds in the next room, 10, 15, and 10 feet away from you. They're right there.
Okay.
Everybody roll for initiative.
Oh my god. You fucking
Use a different die.
Shh, I do what I want. The dice don't mean anything.
Oh, really?
I'm the anti-dice man.
Wait.
You and I?
We are
not
opposites.
the same.
That's a.
It's a 7. The dice mean nothing.
That's fine.
Curse the dice gods.
You
Yeah,
tainted
I
my
bring
dice.
I bring upon the wrath of the dice
You
gods.
fucked up my dice.
You mean nothing to her.
Oh, the bag and everything.
Or maybe they just chose you.
There's nothing.
I was gonna
sacred.
say because I rolled really well with these. I rolled really well with my gemstone dice.
Shosha got a 5.
Do you realize that you're
Hang on.
Do not give me the
I know. I can't.
Do
It's
not
the only
give
way
me
you
the
can
will
dice
be
goblin
cursed.
is away
Do
from
not.
the camera.
All right,
I
so
have 3 d20s over there.
25 to 20.
No.
I got a 5.
That's not
Way ahead of me. 20 to 15?
18.
I got a 19.
19 and 18. Okay, so we're going to go.
Stop it. I'm gonna need some incense to cleanse those.
Says
She's a great spider.
18.
No, there's
CC.
spiders crawling around.
There's a couple.
She took my metal dice and said you ain't shit.
Joseph.
6.
What?
Yeah, in the worst initiative ever. Worst initiative ever.
I rolled a 3.
Again, because
You rolled a what?
I rolled a 3. I got a 5.
So it's 5 total.
Yeah.
Okay. That's important to know. That will make a difference.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. I just have a lot of problems with my head.
Do you need?
So,
Does cure wounds cure
listen.
mental stuff
We
too?
have
The
coffee.
dice he has at home stop talking back. He's trying to make friends.
Quite frankly, this explains a lot.
I feel like I've set you guys up enough in the normal game that this shouldn't be that big of a surprise.
Taz, you're at the top of the initiative. How would you like to proceed?
I'm gonna walk right on ahead. Now, excuse me, who now here can I speak to?
You get 10 feet away. I'm actually going to make these 10 feet each. So I'm going to say 5, 10, 15.
I'm not going all the way. Let me use 15 for now, where they can see me, I can see them.
You see 3 of them in the dim light. There is still a light here if you wish to have picked it up.
Yeah, I'm totally grabbing the light.
So you will be able to see 3 of them in the dim light that it provides.
Now, who here can I speak to? I have an issue I need to bring up. I said, who here can I speak to? I have an issue that I need to bring up.
Make a perception check for me. Or an insight or investigation. I'll let you choose. Depending on what you choose will change the information I give you.
Yeah, she's doing a Karen roll.
Let me do a perception of a 12.
So a perception of 12 will show you that the 2 closest to you resemble the ones you saw outside. They're a little bigger, a little bulkier. But they also seem the same sort of creature. The one you see at the back, though, very different.
Now I imagine it's you back there. Now I am not going to cross your sons to get you to come talk to me, but I would hope that you have the integrity to come talk to me yourself.
I'm just checking the languages here. Bear with me. Okay, they do speak common.
They do speak Southern.
Hearing back,
Who in Tiamat's name is this?
Is that the guy in the back corner?
the one in the back.
I would like to hex him.
Oh, and what does that do? Or rather,
so with
what needs to
hex,
happen?
Basically, he now has a curse on him. That whenever I hit him in an attack, which I'm not doing right now, I'm just hexing him.
Mm-hmm.
It will add an additional 1d6 of damage.
A 1d6. Okay, then I'm going to
And you
put a
can give
d6 there to
disadvantage
mark
on some
that.
sort of save that you do.
He also has disadvantage on.
It's the hard part. They're not saves. They're just checks.
He has disadvantage on Constitution from now on.
Checks or saves?
Checks. Should I choose something different?
It's all good.
I don't know. I don't know.
Do whatever makes you happy.
All good.
Okay.
Hey, it's not
We'll-
the most important part about
No.
X. You got the important part.
We'll roll with it. Is that the end of your turn?
Unless he has a response to me questioning him,
Not yet.
then yes. I'm just standing there, asked him a question, and he is hexed.
Noted. Cece, it's your turn.
Okay.
I would like to take 5 feet back.
I'll allow it. Towards
To
our.
the left. Yeah, right there. That's good.
All right.
I will sneak in front of our buddy Shellshock here.
5, 10, 15.
Basically, I'm trying to line myself up so I can shoot this one with the longbow.
I would say from here you would be able to shoot over your grung friend and attack the fleeing kobold. Make an attack roll.
Okay. 1 second. My thing is. That would be a 23 to hit.
Jesus fucking Christ.
That was a natural 19, by the way.
How's your fucking face feel now?
That'll hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. Okay.
What's your damage?
That is a 7 plus 2, so 9 damage.
Dead.
Yeah. A 5 would take out the smaller versions. A 7 is enough to take out the bigger versions.
Woo.
You eviscerate him with a single arrow.
And then I'd just like to speak up. I'd recommend answering her questions.
Would you like to roll an intimidation check?
Can I give her advantage because I'm holding a dead body of a child?
I think she gets advantage for the
I'll allow
dude
it.
she killed.
I was gonna say.
Plus the new dead person?
Go ahead and roll at advantage.
Okay. Shut up. Okay, that was a
Okay.
15 and a nat 1. So, 15.
15?
15, yes.
Okay. I'll take it into consideration.
He's gonna think about it.
I will.
What about that 11 from earlier?
Hey, you know what? At least he's not asking his
The
dice.
stealth check from earlier?
Ooh. Hey, it's not even his dice.
What do you think we should do? I know what Joe would do, but what do you think we should do?
At the door.
What?
He made a sound. It sounded like someone was at the door. I freaked out for a second, but it's.
Did we lock the door?
Fun fact, guys, we're at an Airbnb and we don't know
That's what tomorrow, guys.
the house yet.
Don't tell
I'm
me
just
internet
gonna
that.
lock the door for my own sanity.
Um,
I'm
Is
going to
our
shove it
car
so
locked?
far
Can
up.
you, did you lock your car?
I think so.
So, being that you are in darkness, the sunlight sensitivity does not affect them here. Pack Tactics does, if they are within 5 feet of you.
Let's go.
Can I make an intimidation check right now?
Oh, cursing people's dice. It makes me really happy.
He's going to need to roll hit
So
that much,
glad.
And I'm going to throw a fit.
He's hexing her dice.
As we said earlier, Warlock.
Here.
So,
Roll that for me.
from out from behind the pillar steps
Natural 19.
Ooh,
You're welcome. Give it the good juice.
Archfey.
25.
Phrasing.
A
Good hex.
larger kobold, similar to the one you thought was in charge. And standing over the corpse of the recently eviscerated youngling, it's going to pull out a hand crossbow and shoot back at you. Yes!
All right.
Who? Little old me?
What did
Um,
I do?
How did you know it was me? As I'm still holding
What
the
did I
bow.
do?
I didn't do that.
That.
Pulling another arrow. That was not me.
That's crazy. Like,
Come on.
Does a 14 hit?
What's that?
no.
No?
No. AC 15.
Fantastic. So, the arrow will come at you and glance off your armor, narrowly missing you. But he's not happy. At all. That'll end his turn, though.
Now it's Daddy's turn.
No, not quite. Now it is the Hexed Kobold's turn. And they are going to rush up and attack the one trying to intimidate them.
I wasn't intimidating. I was asking a simple question.
It was me.
Oh, him, because he was intimidating with the body.
Or
I was
me,
going for you,
who was
but
eviscerated.
Oh, so the one who wasn't intimidating but was just asking a question.
yeah.
It's just there, guys.
Just
Come
wondering.
on. You just wanted to, like, I was having a
I don't
fucking
think that that's
conversation.
the accent I'm doing, but it's fine.
Listen,
That's very interesting.
It's
so
it's my inner
interesting.
soul. That's my inner accent.
It is attacking you with a short sword.
Valley Joe.
It is so interesting.
That would be a 7 to hit.
That does not hit.
All right, so
Excuse me. Ow!
not too
happy at the
fact that it's
Never mind. She
dead.
still took damage earlier.
She seems to be
I got one spell.
swinging wildly, without thought, without reason, without skill or training. It is just lashing out, and doesn't seem to be taking any purchase with her weapon. Now it's Joe's turn.
All right, well, guess you gotta die. Just throw the body at them and just fucking two-hand the axe and rage and swing down.
So, are you using the body as an improvised
No,
weapon?
I'm just throwing it back.
Tossing it. Okay.
Dramatic flair.
Rage would be your bonus action.
Yep.
But go ahead and make an attack roll.
Bitch.
That's what you get.
That's a 6. Nope, it's an 8. Got it.
An 8 does not hit.
No, I would assume not.
Does
Anything else?
No, it's gonna pretty much be it.
All right.
Cool.
Adam.
cool. Can what's his name? Shell Shock? Can he get up to the closest
What's my name?
kobold from him? Can he get there with 30 feet?
It's gonna be a tight fit,
Big
but
self.
yes, you would be able to flank with Joe.
I love flanking.
Excuse me,
Do
come through,
we
pardon
get
me.
advantage for flanking or no? Because we're not kobolds.
I would say yes, but you would be rather close to the other two if you do this.
I love it.
Okay.
I'm into that.
And what are you attacking with?
Warhammer.
Go ahead and make an attack roll.
With only one hand because I'm holding my shield. So. Boom for a 12.
A 12 does not hit.
All right. Well, he will stay there right between whoever. He goes, not my friends.
You are only 25 feet into your movement speed. If you would like to take an additional 5.
Can I get from there more in the way? I'm trying to tank as a cleric.
So, you have two options. You can either
No attacks. No reaction attacks.
I'll get up and look. You would either be able to essentially make a peace sign, putting yourself in melee range of another one and this one. You can go here, here, or here. Either way, you'll be in melee range of him. This one or this one would then also be within melee range. But you are currently here.
That's pretty much in the way.
Just so you are aware, this is the one attacking with a ranged weapon. These two have melee weapons.
Perfect. All right. Yeah, I'm good right there. They can come at me.
Okay. After Adam, it is the smaller of the kobolds. Currently, you have two big ones and one little one left. Seeing you as the closest, it is going to run up on you. And it will get pack tactics, giving it advantage. And it's going to swing at you with its massive dagger.
Ooh, this could be the end of Shell Shock, everybody.
That are 2 2s.
2 2s.
Hold on.
Hey.
It's true.
So
That was almost 2
Ballerinas.
20s.
with a +4 to hit, does a 6 hit your armor class?
6? It does not.
Oh, that's so surprising. I am
As a
flabbergasted.
I'm a turtle. It's a good thing I'm a turtle because I don't
Yes.
want to get hit by that kind of stuff.
That'll end the kobold's turn, bringing us to the top of the round. Taz, you have one pissed off mama right in front of you.
Did Joe try to kill him? And
Missed
hit him?
completely.
Now you listen here, my friend. I did not kill this. He did. First off, I actually sent your babies for ice cream, and I came down here to try to have a word with you, and I do not appreciate you coming up here and trying to scuff me up. But because you did that, I'm gonna have to do this. And I'm going to Eldritch Blast the person in front of me.
They are within 5 feet. This would provide you with disadvantage.
I am going to. Do I have two-handed weapon with this person? Let me see. I don't, but I am going to take my dagger, and I'm going to lick it. I'm going to slide it down my tongue, adding my grung poison.
Oh.
And I am going to...
Now, does that
Right
require an
into his
action or a bonus action
It
to
doesn't
apply
say
the
so. It
poison?
just says I can apply my poison to any piercing weapon as part of an attack with that weapon.
As part of an attack,
The target must, in order for this to take effect in addition, so I rolled for damage in general, and in order for my extra poison, the target must succeed on a DC 12 Constitution saving throw,
provided you hit.
which, by the way, they have hex, so they have
Oh, they have
disadvantage.
disadvantage.
On Constitution saving
Wow,
throws.
it's
Yes,
crazy.
they do.
It's amazing what abilities grunts have. It's almost like they can easily attack and kill someone.
Can you shut up?
Or take extra damage.
I
So,
wonder why she doesn't like you.
I know, I know
first
why.
and foremost, I'm gonna roll
Because you're interrupting.
to hit to see if I even hit to begin with. That's a dagger, so it's +4. That's a 16.
That'll hit.
Okay, so that hits.
And I need
So
to
let's
make
say
a
you
Constitution
make a
saving throw.
Constitution saving throw with disadvantage. And you have to succeed on a 12.
Ah, jeez, that's another 2. And Constitution is -1.
Well then, my friend, you have... That was the person right in front of me who
It was.
I hexed. Okay.
Yep.
So first and foremost, let me roll for damage. That's
Do you get additional damage because they are hexed?
Yes.
So,
It's a 1d6.
so roll your damage for the dagger, add the hex damage, and add the damage for the
absolutely.
poison.
So
tell me the total.
That is a total of 15 damage, 5 of which being poison.
With a gasp and a gurgle, you shove the dagger up into their throat, and from both their mouth and the gaping wound you've now left, blood comes spurting out, along with poison that you have just entered into this person's bloodstream, and she drops like a rock. She's now dead.
Now y'all take note. I don't like to do that, but I will if I have to. I just want some of my questions answered. Now y'all can make the choice for yourself. If you want to keep up with me, or if you just want to have a little chit-chat.
Make either a persuasion or intimidation check, please.
Just the fact that I'm still holding this. Oh, no, I threw
You-
it down.
you-
No, you threw it down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, never mind.
But only like 12 seconds.
It doesn't
Alright.
even
Still
matter.
should
It
be
was a
pretty
6.
I'm trying. Trying to help.
It was either a 6 or a 5 on whatever. So a 6 on persuasion.
From the little one you hear, "What's your question?"
My question is, where are the kidnapped people and why are y'all doing it?
He's scarier. We're not telling.
Okay, but I still have more gold.
I'm going to say that is a lot more talking than you can get in 6
my
seconds.
Turn. Yeah. Absolutely, I can't believe you let me get that far.
Cece, you are up next. Unless there was anything else you wanted to do?
That's about it.
Okay.
So
You
I'm
are
just
back
gonna
here.
ask,
There are 2
you
friends in
trying
your
to get
way.
the answers out of the big one or the little one or either?
Now, you were told how to find them.
Yeah, I know how to find them, but I still don't want to kill these people. I just have to.
I just happen to be good at it.
You and I both, sister. I'm going to move 5 feet closer to the pillar. Can I get an angle on this?
So the pillar will take up most of that space.
I'm just
so
trying to get an angle on the bigger one. Or am I
you would
gonna
have to
move
go
forward?
to the space where that creature just dropped, and I'll allow you to move around your friends to do so.
Yeah, I guess the thing is like that would be a disadvantaged longbow attack.
You are about 15 feet away.
So would that provide me with disadvantage?
No.
Okay, I'll.
Within melee range would provide disadvantage.
Okay.
Outside of your lower number, like it's a lower number than a high number, if it's between those 2 numbers, that's when you don't add the bonus. But then if it's outside of that larger range, you miss entirely.
Okay, because the range is 150 to 600.
So if it's within 150, you're good. As long as it's more than 5 feet, you don't get disadvantage.
Okay. I will do that. That is going to be an 18.
18 will hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
And longbow is D8. That is 4 damage.
4 damage.
4 damage.
Okay. Still standing, but hurt. Anything else?
I would like to. I'll stand right next to. I just want to be within 5 feet of Shell Shock.
You are.
I am?
Yes.
Okay. Then that will be it.
All right. So not liking that it was hit by an arrow from you, but realizing it has pack tactics against Shell Shock, it is going to attack Shell Shock.
Smart.
With its hand crossbow. It's got advantage, and it's +5. I really need to stop rolling that die. I can't see it. Help me out here. That's another fucking 2 on the same die.
God.
And a 19 +5.
He is my armor.
+5, so
Can
that's
I-
24.
Use my reaction for interception.
Amazing.
Depends. What does that do?
When a creature you can see hits a target other than you within
Fighting
5
style.
feet of you with an attack, you can use your reaction to reduce the damage the target takes by 1d10 + 2
It's like she was
to a
planning
minimum
that the whole
or
time.
0 damage.
Yes, you may. I'm going to roll for damage because you said that does hit your armor class. But then we will compare rolls. So this is a d6 +3.
It's a turtle cleric.
Oh, yeah.
Turtle with the shield.
It's nice.
That is a total of 4.
It's pretty sick for level.
And I reduce it to 3 points of damage.
Okay.
Wait,
Or I
wait.
reduce it to 1 point of damage. I take away 3 points.
Okay, so you take 1 point of damage as the interception comes in, knocks the arrow just shy of avoiding you. You seem to have gotten scratched by the arrow instead of pierced.
You're welcome.
That will end their
I
turn,
appreciate it as always.
bringing us to Joe.
Mine
Okay.
always changes every
I'm
time.
going to charge forward and attack the big one.
Big one. Okay, go ahead. Put yourself where you're going to put yourself.
There you go here.
Sure.
I can't flank with anyone, right? No.
No, because no one's in melee with
Can
them
I
yet.
move here? Is that okay?
You would have enough movement, yes.
Okay, well, this way, if anyone wants to flank on the next turn.
Uh-huh. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
That's a 6.
A 6 does not hit. You're not having much luck in the dark, wet
Well, you have
area.
Shit luck with dice.
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Literally
I'm good.
Okay.
Look at everyone.
any other dice.
Adam, it is your turn.
Oh,
a
wonderful.
timeout.
I am going to Warhammer
Uh-huh.
the one.
The little guy next to you or the one 10 feet away?
The little guy's the one that just got hit, right?
No, the big one got hit.
And I can't get. I'm not by him.
You
Within 10 feet.
he's if you move 5 feet away,
I'd have to
you will be
disengage.
within melee of both of them.
Okay. Sweet. I will go ahead and move that way so that they're flanking me.
Nope. They will get pack tactics if they survive.
Just
I am,
remember, I have my
just
reaction.
Shell Shock's in it to lose it. And he's gonna Warhammer
Uh-huh.
the bigger guy.
You get advantage because I'm flanking.
Oh, I do.
You
have
do
two-handed
get advantage.
weapon.
Sweet. You can always do two-handed weapon,
I
but you
didn't
need to
even
hit
see
with
that.
both light weapons.
Yeah, but
And you have to have
I
both
used my
hands.
dagger last time. That's why. Yeah, I know, but that's anyway.
It's a one shot. We're playing fast and loose. It's fine.
Nice. It's a 16.
A 16 will hit.
Awesome. And a D8 plus 3. That's not a D8. That's a D8. Too many dice in here. 6 damage.
6 damage is a brutal hit, but not enough to take it out. He's looking rough, though.
My friends!
Anything else you'd like to do?
That's good. He's going to stand there and take hits.
All right, after Adam is the little guy, and with pack tactics, he's going to get advantage on his dagger attack on you.
Playing the tank. I'm sorry, guys.
So it's a +4 at advantage. I'm going to use these 2 dice so I don't roll another 2.
Alright, 14 or lower. Let's go.
2.
That is another 2.
Wow.
And a 17 +4.
17 misses. Oh, never mind. 21 hits. You get me every time with that.
And I've already used my reaction, so I can't help you
Hit
out
me.
this time.
That is a devastating D4 +2.
Whew. Here we go.
Spicy.
That's at least 2 damage. That's a lot. That's more than last time.
3. It's at least 3.
3 damage.
Nice. 1, 2, 3. Alright. 6 out of 10 ain't bad. That's what I was always told.
All right. So that brings us to the top of the round.
Do you have only 10 health?
I also only started with 10 health.
Taz.
Yeah, I have a 14 con.
Now, it's hard for me to see from where I'm at, but how many people are alive that we can see?
2.
One of them is a big guy, the other one's a small person.
Yes, and the big guy is looking rough.
Are they, if I stand it, am I able to get in between 5 feet of both of them?
Currently, you would have to be right next to your turtle friend. Otherwise, no.
Okay, let me go there.
Sure.
I'm gonna go ahead. Listen, guys, it's nothing personal. Really, I'm a nice person. I sent your other ones out for ice cream. They're probably having a ball right now, but you haven't really answered my questions, and you've been messing with my friends, and I don't really take too kindly to that. And she's gonna two-handed weapon.
All right, so that would be your action and your bonus action to attack with a weapon in each hand.
Yes, one for each of them.
So go ahead and make 2 separate attack rolls, but designate which one's which.
It's been a long night. It's like
Their ice cream social, your ice cream aggressive.
Is that
my
another
first one is a
natural?
now 20.
Against
That's gonna go for the big guy.
the big guy. Okay.
Oh, he did.
I was gonna say the big guy's already looking bloody.
And the second roll is a 15. And that's against the small guy.
Those will both hit. Go ahead and roll damage for both of them.
Now, one of my
Crits.
daggers, the one that I used on the little guy, still has my grung spit on it. So he's poisoned.
How long does that last?
It's something I can reuse every time, as long as I use a piercing weapon.
Okay. So that's going to be both of them, or?
I only spit on the one that I'm using on the little guy.
Okay.
So for my nat 20,
Constitution saving throw. Well, the big guy is the one you hit with the natural 20.
yes.
That's going to be poison as well.
No, that's just my regular hit,
Okay.
but add a crit.
Con save was a natural 20 for a total of 18
For the little one.
for the little one.
Okay, so no poison for either of them. Anyway, so for crit, I do double my dice roll plus my modifier.
Yes.
So that's 8 on the big guy.
Vision tight.
Thank you.
Uh huh.
And 6 on the little guy.
How do you want to do this?
Now, y'all, I'm telling you, they didn't put me on these posters for nothing. I'm just gonna do a little, simultaneous swishity swash. That's about it. I ain't doing nothing special or fancy.
Okay.
I'm just cutting
With a
out-
simultaneous
just cutting out
swishity
real
swash,
nice.
the little grung hits each of them with a dagger, and they both are clearly dead. But something's wrong with the big one. I need the 3 of you, who are within 5 feet of each of them, to make a dexterity saving throw. Not
Okay,
you.
and can I ask why? Like, for what? Like, just because...
Because you killed it with a critical hit.
Okay, because I do have some immunities. That's the only reason I was asking. Whoops.
And it is going to explode.
Ah, okay. So Dex?
Is it
that?
dexterity saving throw, yes.
Oh my god, I keep just... Shut the fuck up, Taz.
Be kind to yourself, please.
Okay, so that was a 4.
God damn it.
Okay, that's a failure.
I got a dirty 20.
That is a success. Joseph?
I got a...
Dexterity.
That's what I said, dex.
Uh-huh.
That's a 10.
10 was the DC.
Whoa.
So, the 2 gentlemen here will take half damage. You will take full damage. If I can remember which die it.
Just gotta survive.
Joe, tell me what that says, please.
5.
That is 5 damage to you, and 2 damage to the boys.
2 damage to us.
No, y'all. I haven't felt this bad since I gave birth to
This
my
is
27th
bludgeoning
little-
damage. So since you are raging,
One damage.
you take 1 damage instead.
Y'all, I haven't felt this bad since I gave birth to my 27th little pole, but
We
I don't think I'm gonna make it. And she collapses into the ground. She is unconscious.
Oh no. Now, because you are unconscious, I'm going to say you are not out of initiative order. So, being that that was Taz's turn, but the enemies are gone. Cece,
See, now you wish I would have held on to that one point.
anything
No,
you want
well,
to
I
do?
mean, yeah, I guess.
Is there anything you'd like to do?
That's what it's for. Yeah.
Your friend is unconscious, but there are no enemies left
No
in this
healing
room.
should be used
I was hoping that it was gonna help me.
I can't.
unless
Unless I
you're
do.
down.
Too much.
I will allow a medicine check to stabilize her. It will not restore any hit points unless you have a healer's kit. However, you may save her at 0 from having to make any death saving throws.
I should not do a medicine check.
I'm dead.
If you would choose not to, you may pass your turn.
First death.
I
No
would
big
like
deal.
I'd like to loot the bodies.
So,
The big one. I'd like to loot the big one.
one of the big ones is gone. It has exploded.
Yes. So I'll loot the other one.
Make a investigation check.
Careful, you don't want it to explode.
Don't give him that look. Get that fucking smile on your face.
Shellshock
I don't
backed
make the
out.
rules. I
10
simply
feet.
follow them.
Shellshock backed out.
That's a 5.
A 5 would be enough to find 3 copper and the short sword it was using. They are not wearing armor. Is that your turn? Cece?
Yes, that is the
Joseph?
healer turn.
I'm gonna run over to my grung friend. I'm going to spray her with the water bottle I have. to
Uh-huh,
try
yeah.
and Help her
Nice.
revive.
Are you gonna
Medicine check.
make a medicine check?
Yep.
Go ahead. Why don't you roll a d20 for me?
That's a 3.
Uh,
You get for talking shit to my dice.
So that will not succeed, but it does not push her any further to death. She is now moist, but
Which is good.
still dying.
This is good for her.
Adam,
Oh no, getting her wet didn't work.
shocker.
He's gonna cast Healing Word, and she heals for 3.
You gain 3 points of health, and you are stabilized. You are prone,
2 spells.
but you are alive. Welcome back.
Okay, nobody else can follow that.
That's it.
It's official.
Um,
Well, I'll be.
Oh, damn,
That was
I
one of the
forgot to
scariest moments of my life. I thank you very much.
Tess, your turn.
Now, if I'm gonna die, I'm gonna go out fighting, and I'm gonna keep walking.
Wait.
So you will, at this point, be able to see further up. There is a small passage carved into the side of the stone wall. Do you wish to walk towards it? It seems to be the only way out so far.
I'm gonna check it for traps.
Make an investigation check.
You're a rogue.
Has anybody else checked for traps? This is my turn.
This is my turn.
Nobody did on my
When you do it,
11.
okay.
11. No traps to be found.
Is that all I can do on my turn?
You've moved all of 10 feet.
I'm gonna try to open it.
It's a hole in the wall.
Oh, it's a hole. Oh. It's dark. I can't see.
I would say the light spell is ended by now, but you can cast it again on your turn if you wish. But for right now, it is dark.
I'm gonna make a perception check anyway.
Go ahead. Do you have dark vision?
See what I don't.
Okay.
I can cast light.
Well, it's not your turn yet.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see what I see down the hallway with a 14.
With a 14, I will let you be aware of an opening much larger than the hole itself. It is going to be a cavernous room, at the far end of which there is dim light. There is dim light coming from the far end, which seems to be...
I mean, that's where they directed us to go.
30 to 40 feet away from you is the source of this light.
So, y'all, I might die, but I'm gonna die fighting. So let's go. And I'm gonna go.
Okay, can you move the grung off this board, please? Anybody else?
Is it
Well,
my turn?
after Taz, it is your turn.
I just want to get my arrows back, if there's any arrows to be found. I'm assuming the one in the one that exploded is just gone.
The one that exploded is...
The arrow is gone.
The arrow is gone. There was the one that eviscerated the young one. You may roll an investigation investigation or perception to see if you can find where it went after it went through the creature.
Both of those are shit, but we are level 1.
Also, do you have dark vision?
No, I don't. That is a 12.
You do not find that particular arrow.
Damn it.
Anything else you'd like to do?
After you guys will take a short rest.
I'm gonna try and follow.
Also, it would put you about where Joe's character is, with the wings. Yeah.
Okay, then I'm pretty sure I can't move anymore.
You would have 10 more feet of movement.
I'm just gonna go. Oop, 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 oop.
Man down.
It's right there.
Okay.
So it's as far as I can get.
Adam?
Shell Shock is going to move forward and just kind of awkwardly try to get himself into a comfortable position and be like, can we just, like, take a moment? And that's going to be his turn.
And as you hunker down on the other side of the pillar, the other kobold explodes. The one that was over here.
Sure.
Because 3 turns after they die, if it was not killed by a critical hit, they explode. But if it is killed by a critical hit, they explode.
But we're all further than 5 feet.
You are all further than 5
You
feet,
just
so
watch
you
it
do
happen, it's like,
just you say,
"Alright."
"Can we just hunker down and take a moment?"
Alright.
Okay then.
No.
You, having just stepped through, would hear your friend saying that.
Okay.
Do you wish to come back to take a moment?
Yes, I would like to take a short rest.
All right. I will allow everybody to take a short rest. Feel free to roleplay during it and restore as many hit die as you have, which I do believe is 1.
I don't need to. I can. What do we? Do we see anything past this threshold?
Go ahead and make a
I
perception
have dark
check.
vision, so
Yeah.
Take short rest. Confirm.
I can't see what that is.
it's a 15, but it's
15.
kind of cocked, so I don't know if you want to.
It's a 15.
Okay. Plus perception is a
'Cause
2.
pressure check.
17?
Yeah.
You'll see the
No,
contents of that
yes, perception.
small room.
This guy right here.
Yeah,
How many?
So I see
hit
2
points do you
people.
have?
you do.
It's
Okay.
it's
And
your
they
How far away is it?
hit dice, so
do not look like kobolds.
How far away
it'll
from us
be
are they?
1d.
So if you would do me a favor and touch the middle wall piece there, you are at that opening, looking in
Did
toward.
they notice this?
Currently, no.
Okay. then I'm not gonna.
Nope.
I'm not gonna do anything.
Okay,
And
that's
I
fine.
haven't
5.
been
take it.
scratched.
Yeah, I won. I only lost my point, so.
So,
Yeah, I'm 9
Um,
out of 10.
I'm 9 out of 10.
Yeah, that's not bad.
What is it? 6.
At this moment, I would request we adjust the microphones so that we can slide that over here so that the room that I just pointed out to you is closest to the camera. So we're gonna rotate it
Gramps, I
and
got it.
slide it.
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna heal one more person and then I'm probably gonna die.
And then
I would like to die because it's late and I'm tired.
Keep in mind, we are currently filming this. It is.
It's
11:45.
11:45 and we all have to be up
I was
at
gonna say,
the
what time are we
Renaissance
waking up
Festival.
tomorrow?
We
We
want
have
to
to be there at no later than 9:30.
we want to leave here at
rotate
like
it.
9 in the morning.
Apparently, if you get there too late,
No later than 9:30.
Yeah, because we won't get in for fucking forever if we will not have parking.
okay,
Yeah, I'd like to leave here at 9.
so
We're waking up early.
you all are
2.5 hours.
down
So I
here.
want to go to sleep in
Nice.
15 minutes.
Just take a nap real quick in between turns.
I'd like to take a couple of short rests before tomorrow.
So, you all are here. There is a hole in the wall here, and your friend has noticed 2 creatures within the room.
Hey, there's 2 creatures in the room.
And
They
Cece,
look
do me a
like
favor. Take that
dragons.
fallen one out of there.
You come out?
Yeah. Thank you. They are goblinoid creatures.
They're goblin creatures. There's 2 of them.
There's one on the left and one on the right.
Are we able to hear them say anything? Should they notice any of the commotion?
Let me mess with the camera.
I can only cast healing word.
Is that the only spell you have?
No, but I only have one more spell.
Lift your leg a bit.
And I can't not save it.
Thank
to
you.
Save somebody. I'd love to cast Bless.
And angle it.
I forgot it's only
Down.
warlocks who get their spell slots back on a short rest.
Unless you're a specific class of
The
wizard.
best class for this.
Um,
Something popped.
Not me, did I?
Yeah,
Maybe.
you did.
Oh,
so,
sometimes I do crack a lot. Sometimes I just move and
currently, you have not been noticed. How would you like to proceed?
I just relay. There's 2 goblin creatures in the room. What do you want me to do? So just hold my great axe like I can do it.
and there's one down center. Whose turn is it?
Currently, you're out of initiative
I can see more.
because you took a short rest.
I was gonna say, I don't have dark vision. It's dark as shit.
I got one. I can cast light one time.
You said that there's someone
One time.
straight down the hallway.
Okay.
There is a light coming from this hallway here.
But you, my
It is
friend, you said
dead.
that there's someone straight down the hallway.
There's 2 goblinoid creatures in the room.
They're
right
both
above
in the
us.
hallway,
They're
like.
in the
They're
room
like
in front of you.
room right in front of
Okay,
us.
but no one is directly where I could hit them with something straight down the hallway.
If
Like,
it's a line, no.
Only if you can see them.
Usual move since we can't see and drop a ball bearing with light down to where those goblins are. Goblinoids.
You can certainly try. So,
Do I have to roll?
make an attack roll
Okay.
with dexterity, as if it were a ranged attack roll.
Okay, so that's a +2. And I'm not proficient with a ball bearing. That's fair.
So it'll be a straight roll plus 2.
Alright, we're gonna do it right here.
19.
21.
21.
Nice.
So I'll say you could put this stupid little ball bearing wherever you want.
Right
Dead
in the
center,
middle of the room.
you got it. So that'll provide enough light for you all to see
And they're like,
the 2 creatures, and they will be
Dude, dragons
confused
are
about it.
smart.
Are they, what, like 15 feet apart from each other?
5, 10, 15, yeah.
I'll just rush in and fucking
That's what
attack.
I'm picturing.
All right, roll initiative.
I've never had a turtle roll good. I don't know what it's. I think it's karma.
5.
Slow and steady. Here we go. 13.
Higher than me this time.
Natural 1.
Oh my goodness.
Just what we need in our melee.
You're funny.
Great.
I blame him.
I like this rug.
It's gotta be somebody's.
I
Yeah.
challenge them every time, and it
The
always
rolls
ends up
are
poorly.
awful, all around.
Okay,
I
Rolled it
that's
myself.
What did you get?
5.
5. All right, you're gonna split them up.
fine. What did I say?
Like a 13.
13.
Okay.
You got a
Does sound
13.
right. Yep. Make.
Adam,
At least that's what
It's
I
like I
thought you
said, and
said.
then I forgot.
Taz,
7.
7. Okay.
Bring up the
And-
rear.
What did you get, Joe?
Bring up the rear with a big old 1.
Total?
W.
No, total it's like 2.
I use that one for naming stuff.
All right. So
Is that the categories?
I don't know where.
make a dexterity
Just
saving
in my
throw,
best
Joe,
bet.
because you initiated this round of combat.
8.
That's
That
8.
looks like the categories.
So as you run in,
It-
you happen to step on a particularly loose bit of cobblestone, and trip and fall prone right next to the goblin.
Welcome to Phil's Point. Am I right?
So,
I would definitely go left.
So he would be within melee range of the goblin, on the ground.
face down.
And we'll start at the top of the round with Adam.
My. Shell Shock is going to stay out of melee range, probably, because he only has 1 healing spell left. Sorry.
How dare you?
We are. What, here?
No, we're back here.
Yeah,
Because that's
yeah.
the room we're coming from.
Gotcha. So 1, 2,
You would be at the hole,
30.
right? So
Okay. At the hole. I'm at
Yeah.
the hole.
you would all be starting from
Sweet.
there.
Okay, I was starting from the hole.
You can get to either
Can I
goblin
be like,
easily.
Yo? Okay.
Yeah, if you'd
Yo.
like.
Alright, not in there engaged with any goblins. Or in the way, if
Okay,
that works.
sure.
Oh, the other side works better.
I'll allow it.
Boom, I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
And, Dex 11 save to that little goblin for Sacred Flame.
Dexterity 11
I'm not getting close to anybody for a while.
for what was it?
Sacred Flame.
Sacred flame.
Sacred Flame!
Total of 15.
That'll do it.
Does he take
That's
half damage?
Exactly no damage, no. Cantrips don't
Okay,
do
so
that. So, he's just there.
Okay. Up next would be the goblin that is close to Joe. And he's going to make a melee attack with his scimitar, which is a +4 to hit. But since you are prone, that is at advantage.
Give it to me, baby.
19 plus 4 would be a 23.
That definitely hits.
And that is a d6 plus 2 damage.
Ooh.
Pretty strong for a
Total of 4 damage.
Okay.
Taz, you're up.
I'm gonna go stand directly in between the 2 creatures.
Mm-hmm. There's 15 feet between them.
Oh, so I'm not next to both of them?
You cannot be next to both of them as they are on opposite sides of the room.
Flanking.
No. I misunderstood the map. I'm gonna go.
There's one here and there's one here.
I'm gonna go on the other side of that guy instead.
This
This one, like
this one.
not that, like yeah.
This bitch
Uh-huh.
over here.
Okay.
That one.
Yeah, well, I don't condone violence, but I put some minnows on the slow cooker this morning before I came here, and if I don't take them off the grill, nobody will. So we need to get this over with, and I'm going to two-handed weapon him with 2 daggers.
Those poor minnows.
Okay. Go ahead and make 2 attack rolls.
Jesus Christ. Sorry, I just like, what is wrong with me? That's, my first hit is a 15.
That is his armor class.
Does that hit or not?
That'll hit.
My second one doesn't hit. It was a 5.
5. So,
yeah.
that'll do a significant amount of damage, but not kill him outright.
So that wasn't
You
my
didn't roll damage.
that was my second dagger roll.
Roll damage.
So I haven't rolled damage yet.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So I'm gonna go ahead and lick my dagger.
Oh, making him make a Constitution saving throw again?
So go ahead and roll a 12 con. He gets a regular roll this time since he's not hexed.
Con is +0, putting that at a 14.
He passes. So just regular damage, 1d4 plus 2. That is a 3.
+2?
So 3 damage.
Oh, total.
Yeah.
Okay, so that'll leave him with that much HP.
Not my best. Hope my lily pad doesn't sit on fire.
That's so cute. Cece, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to.
I told you so.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna try and just like position myself like back,
Mhm.
sort of by
Okay.
shell shock, and be like,
As you die.
"These motherfuckers," and go with a longbow shot again.
Yes.
Okay, to which one?
This one.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack roll. His AC is 15.
And that's a 15.
That'll hit.
Hey,
Skadoosh.
that's how you do it.
And a d8 plus 2. That's 3 damage. Hey, it's
You have
damage.
a +2,
Tap
and
it
you
in.
totaled 3?
Look.
Just tap it in.
Okay. He is still standing.
Little tappies.
Shit.
Tap, tap, tap.
With
and-
1 hit point. Anything else?
We're not even at the big guy yet. Let's go.
Maybe we could pause it.
We would have no time.
I think
I don't know how we fit so much into this trip so quick.
that's it.
Okay. Up next would be the goblin that has been bashed.
Brutalized.
He's going to make an attack roll on the grung with his scimitar.
Oh no.
A +4 to hit.
Ooh.
That's a natural 20.
Whoa, the grung is dead.
Oh, against me.
I should have
So-
done
Oh,
closer.
awesome! I get to go to sleep.
D6
my-
+2.
Spell slot.
I rolled a 6.
I have 1 life left. Oh, damn it!
What's your max HP?
She's at.
Oh,
She went from 9
so
to
that's
1.
a 12 to a 13.
That's a 14 total.
Max was 10, so.
So you're not dead.
No.
I croaked. Shit.
How much health did you have? You had 1, and
No, I had 9.
your max was 9, or you
My
had...
max was 10, but I was at 9 after my short rest.
Okay, so you would not be dead. You would be unconscious.
-4 out of 10.
Yeah.
So she should be fine.
You are unconscious and bleeding out. That is his turn, and it is now Joe's turn.
Use half my movement to stand up. Who's the one that just hit my froggy friend?
You would have
The red
to
one?
disengage from melee to get over to them.
Disengaging. I'm
What
just
did he
gonna
hit
run.
me with, by the way?
So, scimitar?
Oh, okay.
You would incur an opportunity
Yeah,
attack.
go ahead. Do you what you gotta do? I scored.
Oh, I'm gonna be
That's-
unconscious on the couch.
Okay.
7.
Misses.
Oh.
Jesus, fucking Louise.
You did it! It's your fault the dice are like that.
That's not
An
that's
8
not
will
how it
miss the creature with 1 hit point.
Luck works.
Anything else?
Literally, he jumps the dice for his own good.
works. No, that's all I got.
Adam.
Well, healing word's gonna bring back my grung friend again. For the last
Get back down
time.
to your dance.
He ain't done
Oh.
yet.
And it is a bonus action.
Uh-huh.
So I can still go up and attack, and now that I don't have any healing, I might as well just go attack.
That is so
How much are you healing her
the
for?
grung gets 3 again. You're back up.
Welcome back.
I can't do this
Nice
anymore. Oh my head, fuck.
And a Warhammer attack on the closest grung by me.
Grung?
The grung?
No, not grung. That's this one. That's the one I healed.
You would be
My bad.
closer to this one who has not been hit yet.
Not hit. Fair. Let's go.
The one who moves immediately after you do.
Oh no. Well, I missed him.
What'd you get?
I got an 8.
So an 8 would not hit. No, I'm sorry.
Cool. And that's
Still got
that's
movement.
it.
Don't
I'm
you?
not gonna move away from him. They'll get an extra attack.
Taz,
This has been
Already-
one of
already
the
moved.
strangest days of
He
my
already
life.
had his opportunity of that.
3 hit points left. What are you doing?
What's happening? Who am
Wouldn't
I
get
Oh, he
around?
already had it.
You are in melee range with a creature with 1 hit point left.
My
You may move
he's got a
10 feet to flank.
I'm gonna double dagger him.
double dagger.
That's a 22.
That'll
for
hit.
Dagger number 1 and a 19 for dagger number 2.
Don't even bother.
I want to. That's a 5 and a 6, so that's 11 damage. And
Am I rolling a constitution save?
we're gonna do 2 eyeballs out.
To just
Double eyeball. And then I'm gonna eat it. Because I'm hungry. And then I'm gonna eat it because
And
I'm
I'm sleepy.
hungry.
I'll allow it.
I need it 'cause
Just-
I'm sleepy.
This grung is pissed. And she has taken out one of the 2 goblins.
An 8.
Cece?
At least one of its eyes, yeah.
I'm getting sick and tired of my friends getting beat up. I would like to take out my great axe. I'd like to rage. No.
Yes!
So
We should have all been barbarians.
Take out my-
This would have been easy.
I'm gonna take out my great axe. I'm gonna go for the last goblin.
Mhm.
And with the great axe, it is.
Point of note, this one does not have a shield, which means it has a 13 armor class, not a 15 armor class.
And that is a 22 to hit.
So it didn't matter either way. Go ahead and roll damage.
Who cares?
And that is 7 points. Of
That is how much health he had. So after the long drawn out battle with the other one, you just
take this great axe
Right
and
over
slice
there.
him right up through the armpits, through the neck.
everybody make a perception roll.
Good to hear.
Sickness. Oh, perception.
No time for guidance. Nope.
21.
6.
13.
3.
So you have blood in your eyes. You don't really quite see this. What'd you roll?
13.
6.
You don't see it either.
Don't
Um,
shit.
You and Joe
What's that? Blood
We'll
in your
see
eyes?
2 goblins
Sorry, 19.
What?
at the end of the hallway
Oh,
running
wait,
away
no, no.
and to the
I
right,
can't really.
To the right about there.
I'm trying.
where they disappear from view. And you start to hear a scuffle
I need
in the
some
other room.
water.
Can't believe I used all my spell slots.
Maybe you should finish this tomorrow.
You're almost done.
Whose turn is it?
Are we out of?
You would be out of initiative.
Oh.
Thank you.
All right, I'll just run forward, full speed.
I'm following right behind him.
Let's go.
Get this shit over with.
Action, dash.
Most of my hit points,
10,
no spell slots.
15, 20,
I'm a
25,
fighter
30,
right now.
35,
At
40.
30 feet,
Hey.
I'm not going to force you to use your action and dash. Your movement would be enough. You would come in just as two goblins land the killing blow on a hobgoblin.
Okay.
And they snap to you and say, "We don't want any trouble. We're just going to let you go.
All right.
You've killed too many other people. Let's. And then they attempt to run.
Okay. You're not gonna stop them.
I would like to stop on.
And how would you like to do
Your
that?
little ones.
Yeah, I'm just.
Y'all babies, I understand that y'all are probably doing this for some work, and this isn't really who you are, and I am sorry for having to kill your friends. I'm happy that you are letting us through and leaving, and for that, I want to give you each a gold to go get some ice cream. So I'm going to give them each a gold to go get ice cream.
Wow.
They're
Do you
gonna-
have that
they're
much
gonna-
gold?
No, I don't condone violence.
Trepidatiously come up to you.
I'm literally just going to hand them some gold so that they can go get ice cream.
They take it and they run.
Now don't y'all come back now.
Choco tacos.
And they're gone.
Make a Dairy Queen.
Don't you miss them?
Now,
When was the last time you had a Choco taco?
the creatures outside had told you there's a secret door. And this looks like an exit. That looks like an exit. And this looks like a hallway leading to a stone wall where the hobgoblin was standing post. What would you like to do? You're not an initiative.
Run to the door and try and push it open.
What door?
Wiping the blood out of my eyes and like
What door?
Chickens.
I went to the wall.
wiping blood
So,
out of my eyes. Just
You're gonna run to the wall.
Yep.
You're gonna push it.
I'm gonna try and
just
push
give
it.
Make a
them
strength check.
more gold.
I don't have advantage. That's a 19.
At least I got chicken.
Nope. 17.
If 17 is enough to open the secret door.
Fucko.
It all comes
And-
full circle.
And I'm gonna rage.
Standing right in front of you is a 15-foot
Spell slot would have really helped.
stone ogre.
Okay. My point stands. Hey, fucko. And I'm gonna rage.
That's a big bitch.
That's a huge bit.
I don't think you understand.
No, I understand. I'm just not a smart man.
Yeah, we know.
It is a statue.
I got nothing. Hey, fucko. Oh, wait, wait.
And behind the statue is the 5 tied up missing villagers. One of whom is on a spit roast
Sick.
and alive.
All right. That's
The other 4 are just bound and gagged in the corner. You have successfully found all 5 of the missing villagers. You have stopped the goblins and kobolds who had formed a pact together for food, some of whom you have substituted other food, and you gave them a gold for something which usually requires maybe a copper or 2.
fed him for a week.
So they will be fed for quite some time. Others you have killed, maimed, eviscerated, exploded, and poisoned. And one whom the goblins killed themselves because servitude was not worth dying for. But you have succeeded. And you are alive.
Now let's go untie these babies.
And so are the 5 villagers. Congratulations, guys. You have succeeded in this one-shot adventure.
Ice cream for everybody.
And I didn't get a fucking scratch.
Let's get this little boy off the spit roast and get him some ice cream instead.
Just cool him off a bit.
Throw him in the water.
Thank you very much to all of my players, including the new recruit, Adam. Thank you so much for joining us. Is there anything we need to plug?
What?
Naturally.
Sick. I don't think so.
Follow us on our socials.
Follow us on the social.
We will be going to the New York Renaissance Fair tomorrow.
Yeah.
That'll be after this is already.
Yeah, so if you're
It will
catching
already-
us live,
This one already
Post
been-
which is impossible,
Time warp.
So-
We were on a science fair yesterday.
2 days ago.
2 days ago.
Maybe you saw us there. Maybe you didn't. Maybe you
Who
got married.
knows?
Have you
It's
saw us there?
fine.
You know you didn't.
I'd be fucking impressed because it's like not that many of us.
Thank you very much for joining us. Thank you for sticking around. We will be taking a week off of Goodberry for this episode, so next week would be the week which we are playing Forging Fates with our original crew. For sticking around.
All right, everyone. Let me mute this. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that first in-person New Age Geeks game. I got a screen up here, so it's very big face there just popped up. Anyways, there is no New Age Geeks game prepared for next week because the one and only Gem is going to be still at Burning Man. But depending on how things go, I may try and do something. Maybe we'll hop on a game or something like that. I'll keep you guys posted. After that, the 12th will be the first time we are all back at the table to pick up where we last left off. It should be interesting to say the least if you've seen the last episode. So we look forward to seeing you guys then. Besides that, follow us on our social medias. Hop in the Discord. Kuma's going to throw that in there right now. So any new viewers wants to jump in to Discord, start chatting with us. We are pretty active in there. Besides that, I think that's it, folks. I hope you all have a great night. Love you all. Peace.